Hi guys, this is Christine, your relationship and mindset master doctor and your leverage for change. Today I want to really just jump on here to share something that I believe should be beneficial to pretty much everyone, because we all have these types of experiences that sometimes it just messes up our whole day. Sometimes some people will mess up their whole week, right? And sometimes, guys, these are just everyday experiences that we have, but the way we manage them can really have either a positive effect or a really negative effect on how we experience our day, the rest of our day. So God forbid it happens early in the morning, then your whole day is messed up, right? So what I wanted to share is a way that I found on my journey, to my personal growth journey, something that I found that kind of helped me to really manage my life in a more productive and healthy way. And this is, when things happen, we're always going to have stuff happening to us. Say, for example, you're in the kitchen cooking, right? And you're breaking your egg and the egg splatters on the floor. Or coffee, you know how difficult it is when you spill coffee, or things like chia seeds. Those are the most difficult things to pick up, right? And I found in my personal journey that at the point that I am in my personal journey, that I'm able to look at this thing I dropped on the floor, coffee, whatever it is, glass, right? And I can just look at it and go, okay. And it doesn't even faze me a bit. Right? And it takes practice, guys, but I want to show you how I do it, because I think it will help a lot of people. The first time I recognized this was starting to happen with me is maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, when I met in a car accident. Actually, I was driving and somebody's turning. They're supposed to turn left. I thought they were turning left to go into a supermarket, kind of an entrance to a supermarket, that left lane that you kind of just turn. But maybe I think what happened was that they get caught in that lane and they wanted to go straight. So now, of course, there's this long line to go into the supermarket, and they are stuck in that line and they don't have the patience to wait. So I'm driving along, minding my own business, going at a pretty good clip, right? When this car just turns right out into me. And it was amazing the way that I responded, because it's not normal for me to have responded that way. In the past, I would have done things really much more different. I'd be shouting, I'd be stressed, I'd be go, oh my God, I'd be just going off and going crazy, right? And I found the place where I could pull over, and I spoke to the lady, and she was like panicking, going on, and almost like blaming me for the accident. And I stood there and I looked at her and I said, "Hi, my name is Christine." And I think she was taken aback that I was so calm. And that, guys, was the first time it came to my realization that my whole mindset about how things happen and how I respond to these things happening has changed, because I was practicing it. It was something on my personal growth journey, because most of us respond in an automatic way. And so I always, just as I'm teaching my clients now, to help them to respond in a way, to respond and not react, because reacting is automatic. Responding is that you've taken time to kind of just see how, what's the best way to respond. Do I need to respond that way? And so I have kind of really basically just been teaching my clients this. So I wanted to share it with the general public, because I think it's a very useful tool to have as we grow as we go on this journey of personal growth for ourselves. So guys, the first thing you do, for example, you drop an egg or something, glass, whatever it is, or you meet in an accident. Instead of going all crazy and, just out of control, with reacting to it. Oh my God, and you go outside and you want to kill everybody or whatever it might be, and you drop something and your whole day is just spoiled because of that. Realize that whatever happened, whether it be the accident, you drop the egg on the floor, chia seeds, coffee, whatever it might be, something you spilled on the floor, broke a glass, it already happened. That's the first thing you have to realize. This thing already happened. Ask yourself, So it's already happened. I can't change it. It's now in the past. You know you cannot do anything about the past. So what is the best? What if I if so look at it and say, okay, so if I no, this is going to take time, guys. This is not overnight. You're going to have to now look at it and say, okay, it's in the past. I can't change the past. I can't do anything about the past. What I can respond to is no. What can I do now? What can I do now? Well, I can, take my time and clean up the mess, right? Or I can say, okay, look at it also to make sure that you know that this is the best way to react is like, how is it if I were to react in this way that I usually did? Shout, cussed, got angry, stressed, all of that. Is it going to change anything about this situation? Is it going to change anything? If I meet in an accident, is it going to, is the fact that I'm going to rant and rave and go crazy and cuss and fuss going to change anything? Is it going to change anything if I drop coffee or spilled something or broke something that I actually like, or or had some kind of an accident or incident? Is it going to change anything if I acted out, shouted, cussed, got stressed and all, just almost want to have a heart attack or something? Is it going to change anything? And the answer is no. All it is going to change is to make you more stressed, and that cortisol is going to come up and make you could have a heart attack and just drop dead right there, right? So is it going to change anything? And once you realize it's not going to change anything, so ask the question, so what can I do about this now? And you do it, whether it be that, okay, I'll just wait a little bit, let me go sit down a little bit and calm down a little bit, whatever, just to kind of, and then I'll take my broom and my whatever it is and sweep up the mess, right? So it really is, and I'm trying to really emphasize this tool that a lot of people, when I say it, it sounds so simple that a lot of people may not take it seriously when I say question everything. And it is one of those things because before you can have control of a situation, before you can have an effect on a situation, you have to be aware of the situation, right? And so you see the situation happening and you question it, right? Because a thought is going to come up immediately and say, oh, you're so stupid, you keep dropping things, or whatever it may be, or darn, I have to go spend this long time doing this thing, or oh my God, I'm going to be out of a car for a while, and or blah 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 blah, and think about all these things that you have no control over, right? So you have to question your thoughts. In this incident, as I mentioned, question the fact that, okay, if I were to act out and go crazy and probably want to fight off the people, which I wouldn't do, but some people do that, or some people shoot people. Nowadays, it's crazy. People will shoot people if somebody cut them off in the street, or stuff like that, right? Or they're driving too slow. It has become a crazy place. But say, for example, somebody drives out in front of you. If you didn't get in an accident, just say, well, it could have been worse. I could have had an accident, right? So guys, it is just a matter of bringing that situation to your awareness and really just question it. Question it. If you do this enough times consistently, after a while, one day you'll realize, oh my God, I'm now acting in a different way, the same as it did for me. Question these things. Question the way you're responding. Is this the best way that you could respond, right? What can happen if I responded in this way? What will happen if I respond in that way? This is why we have this thing called imagination, right? Humans are the only creation that can imagine ahead of time what can happen if you go this way or that way or that way, right? We are given that power to be able to see, okay, so if the egg fell on the floor and I just threw the whole box away, right? What can happen in that case? Is this going to solve the problem of the egg falling on the floor? No, right? So you have to just question everything, guys. It sounds simple, but please believe me, it's worked for me. And I know if you practice this consistently, it will also work for you. So guys, I hope that kind of helped somebody to think in a different way about all the little ridiculous things and annoying things that happen in our lives every single day. and I hope that will cause you less stress in your life, that you can see your personal, the journey on your personal growth, that you're making strides toward being a better person every single day. This is Christine, your relationship and mindset mastery doctor, and your leverage for change. You guys, don't forget to check out my membership channel. You can support me at $3.99 for every month. It will be taken out automatically, but it's $3.99 if you want to support my channel, just to support me. There are five levels of membership, and different ones have different benefits. So go ahead and just click that join button below my video. It will give you more information. I don't want to spend a lot of time kind of telling you about it when you can find it right there. So guys, go ahead and look at that, and if you found some value in my videos, please like and share them, and also subscribe to my channel so that as soon as I upload something new, you will be notified. In the meantime, guys, take care of yourself.